Hello dear students, in previous video we have discussed the boundary line of the alimentary canal and some glands which are help in digestion, right? Now in this video we will discuss detail about the alimentary canal, and the first part of alimentary canal is called as buccal cavity, right? Now buccal cavity is also called as oral cavity, and buccal cavity contain three main part which help in digestion. First is that is a teeth, another one is tongue, and third one is palate. Palate, that is a roof of your mouth. Roof of your buccal cavity is called as that is a palate, right? Now this is a diagram of your oral cavity. Now oral cavity contain teeth have different shape, we will discuss in detail. Now tongue contain very small fine taste buds which help to taste the food, right? Now vulva, a big flap, a small flap at the behind of the tongue, that is called as vulva. Okay, now we will discuss in detail, that is a turn by turn. Now firstly we discuss that is a teeth, right? What do you mean by teeth? डेंटिशन वी यूज अ क्लिनिक दैट इज कॉल्ड एज डेंटिशन. जहाँ पर भी डेंटिशन का मीनिंग आता है दैट इज रिलेटेड टू टीथ, रेफर्स द नंबर ऑफ टीथ. In this slide we will consider the number of, we will discuss that is the number of teeth, the kinds of teeth, and how teeth are arrangement in our oral cavity, right? We discuss here three words, that is a thecodont. We discuss three, that is a thecodont, heterodont, and diphyodont. Now we will discuss one by one. What do you mean by thecodont? Thecodont means what? Your teeth are placed in jaws. Your teeth are placed in jaws. Jaws में क्या होते हैं? Fix होते हैं. तो that type of particular teeth is called as thecodont, right? Now second one is heterodont. हेटेरो मीन्स वॉट? देर आर different. डॉन्ट मीन्स होता है शेप. इनसाइड द ह्यूमन बॉडी a different shapes of teeth present inside the oral cavity, that's why called as heterodont, right? So teeth are different type or dissimilar. Here we are seeing four different shapes of teeth. First is incisor, the end is flap. These are present at the front of your mouth. Second one is that is a canine. This is canine, pointed sharp just near to incisor, then premolar and molar. There are four shapes of teeth present your buccal cavity, that's why it is called as heterodont, right? Now next, diphyodonts. Only in case of human, teeth comes in whole type twice a time. Twice a time teeth come, that is called as diphyodont, right? Diphyodont. Now teeth appears twice in the whole life. दो बार आते हैं. First is milk teeth and another one is permanent teeth, right? Now what do you mean by the milk teeth? Milk teeth अप टू 1 to 6 एज, 1 to 6 एज में जो हमारे टीथ होते हैं दैट इज कंसिडर एज मिल्क टीथ, एंड आफ्टर फॉलिंग द मिल्क टीथ द परमानेंट टीथ विल कम आउट विच विल रिमेन एट द एज ऑफ ओल्ड एज, राइट? नाउ तो मिल्क टीथ, द नंबर ऑफ मिल्क टीथ इन आवर बॉडी दैट इज 20, बट परमानेंट टीथ दैट इज 32, right? Now what is the dental formula? Now we will discuss how many teeth, how many incisors, how many canines, how many premolars, how many molars are present in our buccal cavity. So we are discuss about the dental formula, that the kind and number of teeth are explained in the form of formula is called as dental formula. Now in adult, how many teeth are present? That is 32. We have already discussed that is 32 teeth present in adult, and that type of teeth is called as permanent teeth, right? In child, how many teeth? That is 20 teeth are present, and that type of teeth is called as milk teeth, right? Now we will discuss that is how many type of incisor, how many number of canine, how many number of premolars and molars are present in permanent teeth and in incisor. Now we are talking about the half jaw. This is the upper jaw. This is the upper jaw and this is the lower jaw, and formula is taking half jaw like this part is half. So this is the one part of formula into 2, right? This is the one part of formula. It means what? How many incisors at upside? 2. At bottom side? 2. So 2 by 2. How many canines at upside? That is 1. Lower side? 1. How many premolars at this side? Half jaws, that is 2 upper and 2 lower. And how many molars are present? 3 up and 3 down. So 2 1 2 3 upon my 2 1 2 3, it means I have completed my half portion of jaws, right? Into 2 into 2. So that will be considered, that is a total number of teeth will be 32. You can easily calculate by this formula. So this formula you have to learn, that is 2 1 2 3 upon my 2 1 2 3. 2 is first number of teeth is considered as incisor, then canine, then premolar. Sequence should be same. Sequence, incisor comes first, then canine, then premolar, then molars, right? Now 2 1 2 3 upon 2 1 2 3, this is the half jaws, upper jaw lower jaw into twice, that should be equal to 32. Now in case of milk teeth, how many incisors? Sequence is same, incisor, then canine, then premolar, then molars, right? How many incisors are same? That is 2 2. How many canines? That is same, adult as well as child. Premolars are absent in child. Or molars, in adult there are 3 premolars, but in childhood, that is how many premolars? That is 2. So 2102 into 2. 2102 upon में 2102 into 2 करेंगे तो total number of teeth कितने आ जाएंगे? That is 20, right? So this is the dental formula of the human beings, right? Now another type of teeth are also present in human, that is called as wisdom teeth, and the third premolars appear in permanent teeth, that is called as wisdom teeth, right? And this teeth appears the age of after 20 years and it is called as wisdom teeth, right? Now this is the structure of teeth. Teeth contain mainly 3 parts. Basal part is called as root, middle part is called as neck, and upper white part is called as crown. Crown is made up of enamel. Enamel is the hardest part of the body and which are made up of calcium carbonates, right? After enamels, dentine is present, and after dentine, pulp cavity is present which contain various pulp and nerves also. And the side of the teeth contain at the place of neck, that is the gums are present. These are the gums, pink color which contain our gums, right? Now next is odontoblast. What do you mean by odontoblast? फाउंड इन द डेंटल पल्प सिक्रेट डेंटाइन. जब डेंटाइन से क्या होता है? पल्प सिक्रेट होता है. पल्प कैविटी कहाँ पर होता है? इनसाइड द पल्प कैविटी. तो पल्प कैविटी से जो पल्प सिक्रेट होता है, दैट पर्टिकुलर कंडीशन इज कॉल्ड एज ओडोंटोब्लास्ट, राइट? नाउ नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ बकल कैविटी इज कॉल्ड एज टंग. नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज कॉल्ड एज टंग. एज वी नो, it is a freely movable muscular part. Tooth is made up of bony part, that is the hardest part, then dentine, then pulp, but tongue is a muscular organ and which is attached to floor of the buccal cavity, and that attachment is called as frenulum. Muscular organ attached to floor, not to roof. Roof is called as palate, but at the place this फ्लोर पे जहाँ पर अटैच होता है, दैट पर्टिकुलर पार्ट इज कॉल्ड एज फ्रेन्यूलम. ओके, नाउ टंग. द अपर सरफेस ऑफ टंग हैज स्मॉल प्रोजेक्शन. टंग के ऊपर ध्यान से मिरर में देखिएगा, छोटे छोटे क्या होते हैं? प्रोजेक्शंस होते हैं, एंड दैट पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन इज कॉल्ड एज टेस्ट बड. एंड देर आर 4 टाइप ऑफ टेस्ट बड्स प्रेजेंट ऑन द टंग ऑफ ह्यूमन, एंड वी हैव टोटल 4 type of taste, that is sweet, salty, sour and bitter, right? At the front of the teeth at the front of the tongue, the taste bud present, that is called as sweet taste bud, and from the front of the T we obtain sweet buds, side of the tongue, that is a sour, right, and at the salty side of the tongue, that is a salty taste buds, middle of the teeth, that is sour, right, and the end of the tongue taste buds are present, that is called as bitter taste bud, right. Now next, buccal cavity open into pharynx. This is the next part of the alimentary canal, that is buccal cavity open into pharynx. Pharynx is a common passage. Pharynx is a common passage for digestive and for the respiratory system. Pharynx is a common passage, right. Now opening of esophagus. After pharynx open into esophagus, right. So pharynx open into esophagus as well as in larynx. So the pharynx contain two type of opening, first in esophagus, another one in larynx. So in between esophagus and larynx, a flap like structure present, that is called as glottis, and glottis contain a small curtain like structure which is called as epiglottis, right. Epiglottis. Glottis, what do you mean by glottis? So glottis is guarded by a flap like tissue which is called as epiglottis. Now we will see what is the function of epiglottis. When we swallowing the food at the time of digestion, when we swallowing the food, epiglottis close the glottis, and glottis is covered the larynx, and because of this food enter to esophagus, not to respiratory tract, right. It means epiglottis is a preventive flap which prevent food enter into larynx, and it push up the food inside the esophagus, right. Now next is pharynx open into esophagus. Esophagus is the long muscular narrow tube. Esophagus is a long narrow muscular tube and its length is 30 centimeter long, and which leads to pharynx to stomach, right. Now passes through diaphragm. Now diaphragm is a muscular part which divide our body into two cavities. Upper cavity is called as thoracic cavity, and lower cavity is called as abdominal cavity. It means our body cavity divided by in two parts with the help of diaphragm, and diaphragm is a muscular portion that separate thorax from the this is the thoracic cavity. This is the thoracic cavity, and below abdominal stomach वाला जो पोर्शन होता है that is called as abdominal. इसको सेपरेट करने का जो काम करता है वो कौन करता है, that is a diaphragm. और जो esophagus is passes through the diaphragm and enter into the stomach, because the stomach present in abdominal cavity, and esophagus at behind of the thoracic cavity, right. Esophageal sphincter, it is also called as esophagus contains some type of sphincter, some type of specific structure, that is called as esophageal sphincter. Gastroesophageal sphincters which are present in esophagus, that is called as gastroesophageal sphincters. Now what do you mean by sphincter? The posterior region of the esophagus, at the end of the esophagus, it means esophagus open at the stomach, right. Posterior, that is the last part of the esophagus which are connected, which are opening into the stomach, that is called as posterior, and for opening into pharynx, that is called as anterior part, right. There is a ring of muscular at the end of esophagus which are open into stomach. Their muscles are ringular in size, that is a ring size, right, like this. These are ring size. That's why that particular muscles, at these particular muscles are called as sphincters. जो रिंग फॉर्म की मसल्स होती है, that is called as sphincters muscles, right. And these muscles prevent backflow of food. Food directly moves to esophagus to stomach, not to stomach to pharynx. It means sphincters prevent backflow of the food, right. Now it control the opening of esophagus into the stomach. What is the function of sphincters? There are two functions. First is it prevent backflow of the food, right, from the stomach to esophagus, and second function, it control the opening of esophagus into the stomach. Stomach में opening जो होती है food कब जाता है, इसको कौन control करता है? That is a sphincters, right? Now another terminology come in case of esophagus, that is called as peristalsis. Peristalsis means what? That is a movement of food material in the esophagus is affected by the wave-like contraction. It produce wave-like production. Sphincters produce wave-like production. That's why called as that type of movement is called as, that is a peristalsis movement, right? Waves like contraction and relaxation, and these muscles, because it here, right? Now with these muscles are longitudinal, these muscles are like this, right? But sphincters muscles are circular, right? So both are muscles. Some muscles are contract, some muscles are circular in motion, and they produce a peristaltic movement, that is a wave like movement, right? Esophagus is known as the longitudinal and circular muscle of esophagus, which produce contraction and relaxation in a wave form, that is called as peristalsis movement, and it prevents backflow of the food. Now esophagus open into stomach with the help of esophageal sphincters, right? Now we will discuss about the esophagus. Stomach is a large muscular part which has which type of shape? That is a alphabetically J shaped. This is a J shaped structure, right? It is a bag like structure, J shaped, lying just below the diaphragm. हम already discuss कर चुके हैं. What do you mean by diaphragm? Diaphragm is a muscular part which divide body cavity into two parts. Upper part is called as thoracic, lower part of body is called as abdominal cavity, right? तो जो stomach होता है, अगर मैं यहाँ diagram draw करूँ तो this is a diaphragm, right? Upper cavity is called as thoracic cavity and lower cavity is called as abdominal cavity. It means stomach lying in abdominal cavity, and diaphragm comes. Esophagus passes through the diaphragm and open into the stomach, right? Now, three major stomach divided into three parts. First is cardiac, uppermost part of stomach where esophagus is opening, that particular part is called as cardiac. Middle part is called as funding. Middle part is called as funding. So we can see like this. This part is called as cardiac. This part where open stomach open, esophagus open into stomach, that particular part is called as cardiac. After cardiac, stomach part is called as fundus, that is also called as fundi, and third part is open in another part of alimentary canal. This part is called as pyloric stomach, right? So there are three major part of stomach. First is cardiac, another one is fundic, and fundic open into pyloric, right? Now pyloric sphincters, as we already discussed, esophageal sphincters. Esophageal sphincters means what? The circular muscle, the ring like muscles present at the end of in between esophagus and stomach, same as pyloric stomach. Pyloric is a third part of the stomach, and at the end of pyloric stomach, some ring like structure are also present. That's why this is called as pyloric sphincters, right? Now what is the function of pyloric sphincters? Now the opening of the stomach into the duodenum is guarded by, now stomach open into another part of alimentary canal, this is called as duodenum, and duodenum is the first part of small intestine. So directly we can say that now stomach part, pyloric part open into small intestine, and small intestine first part known as duodenum, right? So duodenum is guarded by pyloric sphincters, and sphincters means what? That we have already discussed this one. This is pyloric sphincters and this is the esophageal sphincters, right? Now It control the flow of food to the intestine. इस स्फिंक्टर्स का मेन फंक्शन क्या है? स्टमक से फूड कहाँ पर आ रहा है? इंटेस्टाइन में, बिकॉज ड्यूडेनम इज अ पार्ट ऑफ इंटेस्टाइन, राइट, फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ इंटेस्टाइन. तो यहाँ पर पाइलोरिक से जब फूड कहाँ पर आ रहा है, क्योंकि इंटेस्टाइन जनरली डाइजेशन होगा. अभी हम केमिकल प्रोसेस पढ़ रहे हैं, अभी हम सिर्फ उनके क्या कर रहे हैं, डिटेल पढ़ रहे हैं. तो कंट्रोल द फ्लो ऑफ फूड टू इंटेस्टाइन, क्योंकि इंटेस्टाइन में फूड स्टमक से आता है, तो कितना अमाउंट में फूड आना चाहिए, दैट शुड बी कंट्रोल बाय द पाइलोरिक स्फिंक्टर्स, राइट. नाउ नेक्स्ट, this is the another and main part of alimentary canal, that is called as small intestine. And small intestine is long, highly coiled, right, and narrow tube, very fine tube. It has approximately 7 meter long, right. Now next, diameter, its width is 2.5 centimeter, and mainly small intestine divided into 3 parts. First part, pyloric stomach open into a small intestine part, that is called as duodenum. Duodenum is open into jejunum, this is the second part, and jejunum open into ileum, this is the third part of the small, and it contains different functions, right. Now we will discuss duodenum, jejunum, ileum, and for the large intestine part and other part of alimentary canal in further next video. So bye bye, have a nice day.